Hello guys and welcome back to my channel, Writing Practices. In today's tutorial, we're diving into an important and often requested topic: how to write a work visa reference letter. Whether you're an employer or manager asked to write one, or you're helping someone through the process, this letter plays a vital role in supporting a candidate's visa application. So let's walk through the entire structure together, piece by piece, and break down exactly what to include and how to say it effectively. Sender's information. We begin at the top with the sender's details. This part should include your full name, your job title, the company or organization name, your work address, email, and phone number. This section identifies you as the referee and helps verify your credibility. For example, if you're writing the letter as a supervisor or HR manager, this part shows the embassy or visa officer that you're in an appropriate position to speak on the applicant's professional capabilities. Here's what this section looks like in the template: your full name, your job title, company or organization name, company address, city, state, zip code, email address, phone number. Each of these lines builds trust with the reader and lets them know who you are, where you work, and how to contact you if needed. Date. Next, we add the date the letter is being written. This might seem minor, but it matters more than people think. Visa officials want to know that the letter is recent and relevant to the applicant's current employment status. Make sure you use the full date format, month, day, and year, to keep things clear and professional. So just plug in something like June 12, 2025, or whatever date applies. Salutation, addressing the letter. Now we move on to the salutation. In most work visa reference letters, the standard greeting is "to whom it may concern." This works because visa applications are reviewed by various officers, and you may not have a specific name to address. Using a general but professional greeting like this keeps your tone respectful and appropriate for official documentation. Opening paragraph. Introduce the applicant. Now we get into the heart of the letter. The first paragraph introduces the purpose of the letter and gives a brief summary of the applicant's role. Let's look at the example. I am writing this letter to provide a formal reference for applicant's full name, who has worked with us at company name as a job title from start date to end date or present. It is with great confidence that I recommend them in support of their work visa application. This paragraph does two things. First, it clearly states who the letter is about, how long they've been with your company, and what position they hold. Second, it expresses your support for their visa application in a confident, professional tone. When writing this paragraph, make sure the dates are accurate and match the information the applicant is submitting with their visa package. Inconsistencies can raise red flags. First body paragraph, describe the applicant's performance. Next, we provide specific details about the applicant's work performance, attitude, and contributions to the organization. Here's the sample. During their time with us, applicant's first name consistently demonstrated a strong work ethic, professionalism, and a high level of skill in their role. Their responsibilities included briefly described job duties or projects, all of which were carried out with excellent performance and dedication. Their contributions have been instrumental in our team's success, and they have earned the respect and admiration of both colleagues and management. This is where you validate their capabilities. You want to talk about their key duties and how well they handled them. What kind of tasks did they manage? Did they contribute to any specific projects or improvements? Be honest but highlight their strengths, especially those that make them a strong candidate for working abroad. Remember, this is not just about what they did, but how well they did it. The goal here is to give the visa officer a clear picture of the applicant's value as a professional. Second body paragraph. Highlight additional qualities. This next paragraph adds depth by covering more personal or interpersonal attributes, like communication skills, adaptability, or teamwork. In addition to their technical and professional capabilities, applicant's first name has shown strong interpersonal skills, adaptability, and the ability to work effectively in diverse environments. I believe these qualities will make them a valuable asset in any international work setting. This part matters because visa officers also want to assess whether the applicant will integrate well into a new workplace and culture. You're showing that they're not just skilled, but also socially and professionally adaptable, qualities that are essential for success in a foreign country. So when writing this, Think about how the applicant interacts with others, handles challenges, and contributes to a healthy work environment. Contact details and offer to provide more info. After the main body, we include a short paragraph that opens the door for further communication. Please feel free to contact me at phone number or email address if you require any further information or clarification regarding this reference. I fully support their application and have no doubt they will continue to thrive in their professional endeavors abroad. This is not just a courtesy, it's a professional gesture that reassures the reviewing officer that you're willing to stand behind your words. Including your contact information here again also makes it easier for them to reach out if needed. Closing the letter, sign off professionally. Finally, we close the letter using a formal and respectful tone. Sincerely, your full name, your job title, company name. This is your official sign-off, and it confirms your endorsement of the applicant. It's also a chance to give your title and company name again as a final reminder of your role. When you finish the letter, make sure it's properly formatted, free from grammar errors, and printed on official company letterhead if possible. That gives it added authenticity. And that wraps up our tutorial on how to write a work visa reference letter. This kind of letter can make a real difference in someone's application process, especially when it's written thoughtfully and professionally. Just remember to follow the structure, be honest, and speak with clarity and confidence. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more writing tutorials just like this. And if you're working on a different kind of visa letter or any other document, feel free to drop your requests in the comments. I'd love to help. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.